Welcome to my presentation on manipulation of form. These are a few key terms I will be covering in this assignment. Moving in, the objective I was focusing on was to explore three main techniques: interlocking, stacking, and scoring. Firstly, to create the model, I selected compressed cardboard sheets with 4 layers, which allowed me to make a sturdier model. Moving on, using my maquette as a guide, I started by working on the cross-sectional planes for the base. In order to ensure my proportions were accurate, I measured and calculated the ratio, which ensured that my model was under 18 inches. Starting off by 6 by 6 inch planes for the base, I worked towards creating 4 planes. After a technical error in the size of the planes of the roof, I used the same planes to create a base to interlock the bottom and top for stability. Keeping sure that the incisions I made would fit like a puzzle piece, I ensured that the size was not more than 0.5 millimeters. Lastly, I connected my base with the model. For the next component, the roof, I started by cutting out a 9-inch equilateral triangle and ensuring the contours were clearly defined by making the planes curved. Next, following the same measurements, I created incisions to interlock and overlap the planes of the base with the roof together. For the next component, the tower, I used a different technique of scoring, where the material is cut through halfway to expose and can be folded into the desired shape. The size of the shape was 10 inches. Then this component had to be connected to the base, for which I cut a piece of cardboard and created 3 incisions perpendicular to each other. I connected the base with the tower. Next, for the roof of the tower, I made 6-inch triangular planes, which were isosceles triangles, intersecting the tower, each at every corner and at the center. After multiple attempts and trials on the chimney, I stacked interlocking planes on top of each other to showcase the irregularity of the actual chimney by making incisions on each piece. For the clock, to ensure that the contours were properly recognized, I used sandpaper to soften the edges. For the decorative aspect of the clock, I stacked planes to create planar gradation. Similarly, for the base, I stacked 2 planes together. The key components of my model were complete. I was left with a lot of trash, so I used that to create stairs and grass by stacking all of these either vertically or horizontally on top of each other. And this was the final result.